Hey y'all, it's Laura
and Grizz. How y'all doing today?
at Windmill Farm in North Mississippi. We are, of course, going on another adventure.
Well, of course, it's the weekend.
Yeah. Our normal pretty much Saturday thing. It is raining, it is nasty. But we are going to...
But the turkeys are out.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that here in a second. But we're going to look at some plants right now. So come on along with us. We'll take you along the way. We'll have a little story time while we're at it.
She ain't gonna let me live it down.
Nope. Alright. So we're driving down the road. And we're going to a suburb, I guess, of Memphis.
Yeah.
It was originally its own little town. But if you kind of look at a map, you've got this section they call Memphis, and then all the little towns around Memphis that Memphis has absorbed. And this is one of them. It's called Collierville. And there's a lady who has some variegated Solomon seal and some other kind of rare plants that we're going to go take a look at and pick up some of them maybe. But we're driving up the road and just kind of talking. I don't even remember what we were talking about. But we were just talking, and all of a sudden, Larry grabs my arm and grabs Will, and he's like, "Oh my God, there's a huge gobbler over there." There was a tom turkey and a hen over on the side of the road. And he just starts like some little kid.
What can I say? He was huge, people. And he was all bluffed up, had the tail fan up. He looked pretty. Had big old long beard like that. Yeah, he was huge. He was pretty.
I wish I had caught it on film because it was so funny. Just to it was just so funny to hear him go on and on about it. And then of course we get to the end and he's like, "I'm sorry, that was a squirrel."
That was a squirrel moment. It's like, squirrel. I don't know if Smudge goes squirrel and goes chasing after squirrels, but I kind of think maybe he does.
That was definitely a squirrel moment for Grizz.
That's a grizzly bear squirrel moment. Turkey, it's a goblin.
And that's what he did too. But it's alright. We're driving in the rain. We probably still have another 30-45 minutes to go. So when we get there, we'll take y'all out, and so long as the lady says it's alright, because we're actually going to someone's house to look at these plants.
And then after we get done getting the Solomon, I'm mainly going up there after Solomon seal and after flaming honeysuckle. It's a red, bright red honeysuckle. After we go get them two things, we're actually coming back by another small town for some plant starts. We're just going to go by their local people who make plant starts. We're just going to go by and see what they got, especially since we were late on our tomatoes this year. We're going to have tomatoes we're going to have from seed ourselves later in the year, but right now to get tomatoes in the ground so we can start selling at the farmer's market, we will be going by and seeing what they've got to go. So y'all come on with us when we go there too. They're an actual business, so I don't see a problem with them saying it. We'll just have to get there and see what the young lady says about her business, selling the plants out of her home there. So, all right, y'all come on with us. Hey, y'all. While we're up in Memphis today getting some of our other flyers, we decided to come by here. We've seen an advertisement on Facebook for Angel Wings Nursery, so we decided to come by here and see what she had. We're picking up 2 plants. We're going to pick up a bunch of other tomato plants and probably some pepper plants while I'm here. But look, these 2 plants right here, we're getting definitely no matter what. For the simple fact, I've never heard of this tomato before. Come in here close and look at this thing. This is a bigger plant that she had going. And look at my finger and look at the small grapes that are down there. That's a grape tomato, a little bitty small pea size, actually more pea size than a grape. And it's called a spoon tomato. Look at all the beautiful flowers. I mean, it's producing everywhere on it. I mean, even now it's producing. So yeah, we're going to bring this at least to the farm along with some others, but this is a new one for us. So we're going to be putting it in the garden this year and seeing what we can get out of it. And she says it gets unruly sometimes and kind of gets big. I like that. That makes me happy. So we're going to see what happens this year, all right? Y'all come on with us while we select some more stuff, all right?
Alright, y'all, before we do this, you're gonna have to excuse the back of the truck. Just understand it and just forgive us. But I'm gonna show you what we got and kind of go over some of the types. Now, we have been very, very busy between my new job, him working, and everything, and we've been bad and we haven't started our tomato seeds yet. Shh. But yeah, so we picked up some starts. So let me turn the camera around so that I can show you everything that we got. All right, y'all. Just kind of show you what all we got. This is nearly all tomato plants. And then
Except for one. Hold on. Where did it go? Right here. Right in the middle. We got a special one, y'all. Hold on. Let me get it out. This has got a great smell to it. I don't know how to explain it.
We wish we had smell-o-vision.
It's called Mountain Mint. We were lucky. The nice lady who owns the place gave this to us for free. She was actually seeding this up, and because we were talking about our herbs and the medicinal garden we have and everything else, she gave us a mountain mint for free. I've never heard of mountain mint. I'm ready for this to go to seed so I can just have some seeds from it, but I'm just ready to, if it tastes half as good
as it smells,
it's going to be awesome. So this is great right here.
Okay. So that is the variegated Solomon seal. And there's actually, we think, about 7 to 9 plants in that pot right there. That
flaming
right there is the flaming honeysuckle, and I'm excited to see how that one turns out.
Oh, that's the primrose lilac.
That's going to be a yellow, like, kind of tall bush.
It's a lilac, but it's a primrose, what they call a primrose lilac. And then we got this one here is the Clarendon bungie.
We're interested to see how this one turns out.
Yeah. Well, the nice lady who we bought them from, we would have showed y'all, like we told you, when we went to her house, it was her house. It was decided between me and Laura not to film there. The place was gorgeous. I wish I could have showed you her garden and stuff, but because it was her house, because she was elderly, because her husband was elderly, and because of some other factors that we noticed around, we decided not to film. So that was our decision. We didn't ask her because at that point in time, I made the decision that we just weren't going to film. But as y'all seen when we got here to Angel Wings, we filmed. But as y'all can see, we got several, like the Cherokee purples. We got the mortgage lifters. We got some whites. We showed you the pea, the little, what they call the spoon tomato, the little pea tomato that's no bigger than about that.
And if you want to see an up-close picture of that, go to our Instagram page, because there is an up-close picture of that one there.
We also got some horehound while we were here. And it actually has 2 plants, so I'll actually be able to separate that horehound into 2.
And this one came from the lady's house in Collierville as well.
And this one is another Clarendon, but this is the Trichoterium. This is the one that actually has 3 colors on it as compared to the one with the Bunai, okay?
So yeah, There are a couple of varieties in here we hadn't heard of.
There's a green stripe in there and a green grape.
Yeah, there's a green zebra. This white, that's all it says is white.
Black cherry.
Green grape. We did get black cherry in this. We got this Granny Smith. I hadn't heard of that one. And there was another one we got that we hadn't heard of. Oh, I guess it was the spoon.
The spoon's already flowering. We'll have tomatoes by the week's end.
Yep. So, but this is...
and by the way, y'all, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, kitty.
We made a kitty cat friend.
Oh, buddy. He is so gorgeous and friendly, y'all. It's unbelievable. All right. All right. You're going to be YouTube famous, buddy.
Come say hi.
Welcome back here to Windmill Farms in North Mississippi, but we're not on the farm, as y'all can tell. You see this nice, beautiful hoop house behind us here and all the beautiful plants. We're actually out at Elder Moon Apothecary in just outside of Oxford, Mississippi here, down here in the little small community outside of Oxford called Yakna. And we're here with the owner, Lydia. And I'm not going to try to say her name because I done butchered it 3 or 4 times. We're not going there. But it's very nice to have, we just found her on Facebook here recently, but it's very nice to have someone who does the apothecary, the same kind of medicinal garden we got going on. But she has a few other things that we didn't have. So it's nice to be able to come support a local business, help them grow, but at the same time get some of the medicinal herbs that we're looking for our garden so that we can help get our garden going the way that we want to on the medicinal side, not only counting the vegetable side. But it's a small business out here. She's going to be coming to some of the farmer markets that we're going to be at, so you're probably going to get to see her a lot more because we're going to film her and push her business when we can on the channel. But y'all come on through here and take a look at what she's got. She's got some gorgeous, I mean, y'all look at the size of this comfort. I mean, these things are beautiful. And look, the elderberries, they are coming out in droves and looking gorgeous. I mean, that is beautiful stuff on there. But come on down through here and see the different stuff that she's got. If y'all are ever in this area, look her up on Facebook. Come by and talk to her. She's a great person. Got some wonderful wealth of knowledge on what the medicinal herbs and stuff here can do for you. Excuse the traffic going down the road, but we are right here in the middle of this little community. It's more of a community. It's no longer a town. It quit being a town like 80 years ago when Oxford basically swallowed it up. So, but yeah, y'all come on down through here and see what she's got. Yeah, if you had some growing by, I could show you, but you know when it gets the big leaves on it, that's no good.
Okay.
But where the vine is growing, and you get the little curlicue, you get the spindle that's wanting to attach. Okay, back here there's normally about 6 to 8 leaves